How are you feeling, man? How's the Achilles?
Oh, feeling great. Feeling great. About 7 months and some change out. Be 8 months next week. But I'm feeling great. Was back running at like 5.5, 6 months. Feeling strong. Just using all this time that I have up until training camp to just keep getting more and more ready. Diving in the system and diving in, just my rehab.
Your expectation that you'll be ready for the start of camp, or is that still to be determined?
That's still to be determined, but I feel great. It's all about what the training room said. I've been going with they plan, trusting them to help me throughout this, and they've been great. So yeah, just whatever they have planned for me, I know I'll be ready to come camp.
What was your reaction when you heard JC kind of went down the spring?
I mean, it be like that. That guy's a hard worker. You know what I'm saying? So when it happens like that, you just take it and just knowing he gonna get back right and he'll be back with us for camp.
With all the injuries, there's opportunities for younger guys. What is Mark Milton showing you?
I'm
The last 5 weeks.
really smart player. Asks a lot of questions. Just eager to learn. That's the best thing when you talk about a young guy. Just being eager to learn from guys. Asks a lot of questions. And he's just been a student. He's writing down everything, asking a lot of questions, and just getting after it on the practice field, special teams and defense. Really excited to see how Mark play out in camp.
Is he the fastest guy on the team?
No. You're talking to the fastest guy.
Donte has been on. Go ahead, Scott.
What are your goals for 2023?
Just do everything I can to help the team win. I feel like we're in a great position. The vibes are immaculate throughout OTAs. Guys are just giving it their all. Guys are fighting. So my expectations is to go out there and do my job at a very high level and just help my team win as much as I can.
We feel the vibes. I mean, what do you think has led to the change in kind of atmosphere, other than the obvious?
What's the obvious?
You
I would say
understand?
the obvious is just everybody's happy to be back playing football, but I don't know what the obvious is to you.
Well, I mean, there's been change in personnel and people.
Yeah, I mean, I just think personnel is we're football players, so I think everybody's just excited and eager just to learn more football and learn different ways and learn, just new coaching staff's ways, and I think everybody's just been happy just to be around each other, get back around the building, get back around football. I was here throughout the whole offseason when nobody was in the building, so I was definitely happy to see everybody back in the building, playing ping pong, joking, talking. So yeah, it's a big part of just building that camaraderie. Guys just actually want to be around each other, and it's hard when you got a team full of guys during OTAs to get everybody to just want to be around each other because, the schedule is shorter. Guys are doing stuff, outside the building and stuff like that. But this team this year has been different. Guys are just wanting to come in even on like off days, even days we get out early. Guys are staying after just building, sitting in the locker room talking and just kind of just building, the stuff that's going to be important come November and December. You get all that right now.
How would you compare and contrast this staff to the previous one?
I mean, around this time it's really hard to tell. You know what I'm saying? You just no really comparisons. Around this time, most coaches in the league are very detailed, very just very direct in what they want done and what they want to see around this time. It's better question. When bullets start flying and guys actually start doing different things out there. But I mean, I really don't really have any differences, but it's just like it's a hard time to tell for real.
As an observer in the last 2 months, has any player that just sort of jumped out that you weren't expecting to perform out?
I wasn't not expecting to. Definitely expected this guy to show up. I'm ready to go. But Stanley Thomas Oliver, he's been great. They moving him around a lot in the secondary, letting him see different positions, play different positions. But he always been a smart player, a very detailed player, and he's really showing up for the defense in huge ways. This OTAs again with Chin, again with Vaughn. Those guys just coming in and just attacking their role and just been great for the group.
Jonathan Cooley's got a really outgoing personality.
Yeah.
What's he like in the meeting rooms?
Very outgoing. He's very, he just want to connect with the players. He don't want it to always feel like it's just a high tense moment. He want to make learning fun. He want to make football fun. The way it's supposed to be. So that's really his personality. What I'm saying? He just want to make sure everybody ain't always so tight and just bringing ease to the room, and you always need a guy like that. I mean, Cooley's been great though. He's definitely his personality definitely goes with the group.
What's your take on Bryce Young so far?
Very even keel, very calm, smart guy, smart football player. You can tell he's played a lot of football over his young career. You can tell he's been in a lot of high intensity moments, a lot of big games. He made a lot of big plays because you can just tell with his poise and his calmness, and he's just even keel. His guy who just comes to work, and what I'm saying, that's what it is.
Brian mentioned yesterday that you can tell he knows he's good, but he's so humble he doesn't really come off as that. He uses a word that he apologized for, but anything like that, moments you've seen with him?
Yeah, that's very accurate. That's very accurate. Like I said, he's just very even keel, man. You're not gonna get a whole lot from him verbally, but you're gonna get a whole lot from him physically. So yeah, he's a really good player. Like I said, you can just tell he's been in a lot of high stress moments. He didn't play that big program. He didn't play in some big games. You know what I'm saying? That's just what you see from him right now. He's really just taking command, taking control of the offense.
You've been great. Never fun.
I'm gonna just be chilling, working out, continuing my rehab and stuff like that, man. Yeah, that's about it. Stay around Charlotte and just train and just get ready for camp.
Nothing beachy?
Nah, nothing beachy.
You've been here a long time, through some downs. How exciting was this offseason for you to see the coaching change and then to go get Bryce and then the other moves that the front office did?
I was very excited, very excited. Everybody has the same goal in mind in the building, in the city, everywhere. We all want to win. We all want to win right now. So just seeing some of the aggressive moves we were making throughout the offseason, it was good. It was great. All the guys talking in the group message and stuff like that, just excited, just ready to get back in the building. I think, attest to the question I think you asked earlier, why is the excitement so much? Because we actually see everybody wanting to win and see everybody buying in, and I think that's causes for guys to want to be around each other, to want to do things as a team, and to want to just hang out and stuff like that, because we all see the direction it's going in early. Yeah.
What was that group text like that Friday in March when you knew you were going up for the quarterback?
I mean, that's when we didn't know who we were taking, so it was just like, just excited. Knowing you were going to take one of those players, all those guys, it really wasn't the wrong answer with all those guys. We're definitely happy with the guy we chose. But yeah, like I said, it was no wrong answer. So we knew we was going to go get a dog, and we're definitely happy with the dog we got because he's different.
You battled through a couple of injuries, and I think of another Panther, Thomas Davis, who kind of had a season they had to battle back. Have you talked to him? Have you leaned on him?
Yeah.
And how have those conversations been?
Yeah, I talked to TD today. Smitty, D'Lo, guys, Smitty and D'Lo actually tore their Achilles, so definitely just hearing from those guys and just hearing how the back end is something that you're not even going to be worrying about it. You're going to be straight. You're going to be good. It's going to be like normal. Just hearing that reassurance just helps me mentally, you know what I'm saying? Because that was pretty much the hardest part. Yeah, physically, it's obvious you got to get back, but mentally was the hardest part for me, just not being able to be out there, team captain, just not being around my brothers and stuff like that. So mentally getting out the hole was the hardest thing, but just hearing a reassurance from guys who done been through it and know that they're not still not having those problems and stuff like that. That was very reassuring. When I couldn't walk on my own, and just hearing stuff like that was definitely helped me get through the times that I was going through.
How long did it take you to get out of that hole?
It took me from November when it happened to about late January, early February to like pretty much after the Super Bowl. It was when I was just like, all right, new start, get your mind right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's starting now, so but definitely was hard. Definitely was a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of crying, a lot of just sad, just because I feel like I wasn't able to really do nothing. But yeah, getting out of it was the best, because when I got out of it, OTAs was starting. I was able to see my teammates and talk to guys, be around the guys. But definitely in a better place now, and I'm just ready to go now for real.
Yesterday, Thielen said that this is the best group of rookies that he's been around. What's been your thought process on how these guys have come along and how have they impressed you?
I mean, just the Just the one like main dynamic from you can put into that whole group is just guys are hungry, man. Guys see the opportunities right in front of them. You know, it's a new staff. Everybody's out there we all starting from the beginning when you're talking about new staff. So I guess you see those young guys coming in, they kind of understand that, you know what I'm saying? They kind of coming in hungry, like, you know, they all starting new. So, you know, we going to go and take some spots, or we going to go and make a name for ourselves. And you can never be mad at that with a group of rookies who all kind of have that same mentality to come in and play. And that's what we want the young guys to come in. I remember when I came in, you know, TD and them was looking at me like, you better be ready to play, you know what I'm saying? So just having those guys coming in already feeling like that way is awesome.
What about Jamie?
Jamie Pitbull, he's one of my favorite players in the DB room, one of my favorite guys to talk to. He's just football, man, and that type of stuff you just can't teach. You know, he can be a difference maker early, like a Tyrann Mathieu hybrid, for real. Just the amount of ball he's able to consume and the amount of positions he's able to play. He can be a good player in the secondary for a long time, you know, and he's definitely showing it with how smart he is and how physical he is.
Go ahead, Nick.
Just going to ask how Bryce is kind of mixed in with the veterans, kind of off the field, and that's obviously a challenge for a young guy to come in #1, and you guys have been here doing this for a long time. How's that kind of going?
I mean, with a guy like Bryce, you just want to go at his pace. You know, we know how overwhelming his life has been the last 5-6 months. So you just go at his pace, man. There's no rush. We got a long season. We talk when we talk. When we don't, we don't. You know, but we all backing him. We all behind him. And yeah, like I said, you know, we got time. Like I said, he's been overwhelmed with people all in his face for a long time, and we just rolling now. You know, it's the long season, and we all gonna be getting the well just fine in the long run. You could tell what type of teammate he is.
Thank you, Donte.
Thank you, guys.
Have a good summer.
Yeah, man, appreciate it.